Hey guys, it's Retro here, and today we're going to be playing some Rails Unlimited. Essentially, this video, if you see a bunch of skipping around, it was a nightmare to edit this. Actually, it took a bit of a day to edit this and to do this voice overlay. Basically, I was recording this live, but I forgot most of the audio, and I had to delete the original audio. There's a lot of background interference, so you're just going to have to tolerate what's going on here. So basically, this game lets you pick and drive trains around. We're at a station, Santa Camalo. I'm probably saying that wrong, but right now I'm just using the shift button to sprint, and now I was selecting the stations, basically. So now pretty much what I'm doing is trying to figure out how to do this. There's the station button right there that shows the stations, and then I decide to click that, and then I go with the cameras, and I'm looking around, and there we are, and oh hi, there I am. Hey Retro. Yeah, so I was just fiddling around, just not knowing what to do, and I decided to wait to the camera here. How's it going? There's one handsome fox. Anyway, so we're going to look at 3 different trains today. We're going to be looking at the RetroLiner, steam locomotive, and the lakefront commuter. I don't have a script or anything when I'm reading this, so I'm just remembering off of my memories and watching the footage. So this shall be an interesting one, because my recording is like 1 second longer than the actual thing, so let's hope that my recording is perfectly synced. I'm just seeing here, yeah, it is slightly faster than the recording, but when it's done, and the overlay will be hopefully next to perfect. So here's the RetroLiner. I sped up the footage of the train, so when you see the thing go fast, like really fast, that's just me in post-editing this, because I'm using the Roblox built-in player, which has like 10 or 13 minutes of recording in it. I don't know why it's got a limit, but I found out what's wrong with my OBS. So yeah, right here I edit this to go faster than intention. So basically, OBS and NVIDIA are conflicting with one another on my laptop currently, so I gotta finally override that, and then I gotta figure out how to use editing software called Olive. I'll figure that all out, but right now I just wanted to make this video just ahead of time, and you can see we are starting to slow down and go back to normal about now. So we're pulling into the station now, and basically what's happening here is we are going to be just parking the train, and then we're going to move on to a steam locomotive. But there's like a bit of hesitation, like when I was going to say, because I did this originally with original audio. I had to delete that because there's a lot of background audio. It was terrible. It was a nightmare, and I've got to do this overlay for 10 more minutes. My goodness. Well, I just won't speak during the next speed trial or whatever, the speed up parts. So, excuse me. So basically what's happening here is that I'm just saying something, I forget what. I think I was just trying to get my camera to work. So yeah, we're going into trains again, I think. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh yeah, I was admiring the station. But anyway, so basically we go, like, we're going to pick a steam locomotive, and then you see right about here is where I hesitated. Okay, what I was going to say is that this is the last train we're going to check out here. It's a good thing I pointed this out. It's like right there, the lakefront commuter, right there. That nice big boy right over there. Well, it's not even a big boy, it's just a small train, and basically the closest thing I got before that was this train, the Chicago L train right over there. So yeah, let's move on. And you, just so you know, this game has no collisions, like none, zippo, and nada. So basically what's happening here is the collisions on the the trains in general, so you can't crash. So you'll see here in just a bit when I spawn the train and we go to Evergreen, there's a bit of an issue where the train is essentially going through another. That's not really a problem, but I get the developers wanted it that way, but I really don't know. Basically, the developers didn't want anybody to crash, so I guess I'll just have to tolerate it for now. But I think personally, if they say like, if this track is full, oh, this track is full, and if you crash into somebody, that's your own fault. But that's just my opinion, because the only way you can crash is if you're your own error, trying to switch some points or something. And you'll see that come up real soon here, and I won't be speaking for that part. But yeah, you can see here I'm conflicting with this train, and as soon as we get up to a slow enough speed, I derail. I don't know why, but like the other way, I don't know why, but what the, oh yeah. So yeah, well I guess I edited out the derailing, but yeah, it was very minuscule. But here you'll see a big wreck, I promise, so I'll be quiet. So we're coming up to the port now, everything should go back to normal. I had to edit a lot of stuff, I guess I forgot. Last night I edited out the small crash, but here comes the big crash. I was trying to steer this thing into the sea. Basically when you crash, it's usually your own error with points like this. Yeah. Wee-hee! We went flying. And now you're going to see real quick here, I'm looking up on the cameras to see if there's anything that spotted this wreck. And I went a little bit too far, but I went back, close the user interface, and now look at us, we're only on camera 2. Tried looking everywhere else, trying to see if we have any other cameras that have seen this horrific event. Nope, it was only camera 2. So I go to the user interface coming up here, I believe. Yep. And I disembarked from the train. And now we're going to move on to the next train, which is this one, the Lakefront Commuter. This one is actually a personal favorite of mine because it's actually close to the trains where I live in real life. I've actually can walk to the station where I live and, you know, personally see them in action. They're going to be soon phased out, I heard. Rumor has it on sources on a blog post. And the guy's no faker. He's actually a real architect enthusiast, got a little bit of a background in the thing, so it's nice. But yeah, don't get rid of this, but it's nice, it's nostalgic for me to ride the red line, because it basically ran from downtown to the airport for me. It still runs, but it's still nice to ride something that's just like the train in real life. It's got the pantographs, it's just doing just fine. Alright, I think we're hitting the, yeah, we're literally in the speed, so I'm going to stop speaking right now. We're in the speed parts. And I believe we're coming up into the station now, but it might take a while. I believe so. It just takes a bit of moments here. Seeing if I recycled the same footage, but it's just fine. I'd rather have this video out than nothing at all. Like I said, it was a nightmare to edit this. It just like, see, we're speeding it back up just because I just didn't want to handle it. I just want to get this over with ASAP. So let's hope I don't see this footage again. Well, you know what I mean. Hopefully I don't, see this loop again. So hopefully we're coming to the station now. So yeah, we're pulling into the station. Yeah, I don't know why the developers made it dark as Hades with the lighting, but yeah. We stop here, we blast the horn. Basically the horn sounds like it does on the blue line, which in real life is by the lakefront. So I forget these are the actual horns we use, where I come from, or not, so I'll try to remember. But I don't remember offhand right now. I'll try to look it up again, but hey, life happens, and well, I'll be content with this video going up because it was a nightmare to edit. It was a nightmare to record this. I tried multiple times to record over this, so yeah, crazy talk here. So we basically speed up again, and then we go, like I was thinking of like going again, but you're gonna see here I just keep going, and then I get out, and then we'll cap this episode. We'll cap this let's play, whatever. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be working some stuff out. I'm just glad to be back in Roblox. Sky, if you're watching this, it's good to be back, but it's a nightmare to edit. I don't know how you do it, but anyway. So we're just going to speed up through here. I'm going to go right through this train right about here. Like, we catch up with it. So just look, I catch up with it. Oh, right through it. And then we get to this station, and then we dismount. We blast the horn one last time, and that's pretty much it. Well, folks, this is Retro from the American Saxon YouTube channel. I'll see you all later. Goodbye. I'm kidding. Goodbye. It's good to see you guys again.